Hey guys, it's Sick here. Welcome back to Huniepop. So, I think my plan I said was I was gonna go Kiana, then Celeste, then Jessie.
Take it easy.
So, we'll go with that, I guess. It seems to make sense. Unless Jessie goes to sleep, in which case, boo.
There you are.
I got a message.
I'm glad you could make it.
I got a message from Kiana. I caught you staring at my boat, by the way. Look, did I get something? Okay. Hi, Sensor. Hello, Sensor, my old friend. We're going away from that again. How about rockets? Here, rocket.
How on earth did you find this?
You don't go out much, do you? Okay, well, I got a hairstyle for her. Pisky, what? Oh, these are star signs. Whatever, I'll go with random. Star signs, got it.
I'm curious to know how much you really understand. What is a supernova?
A supernova is a exploding star.
You're smarter than I thought.
Because black holes technically do not collapse. They do, it's called Hawking radiation. However, that's just basically where the radiation it gives, basically it's projecting out what it eats. But if it keeps eating more than it lets out, then it's kind of like putting water into a bucket with a hole in it. So long as the water going in outdoes the water going out, then you'll be fine. The more you know.
I'm sure you must be curious about me.
This'll be interesting.
That's right. Your people celebrate birth. I would be roughly the equivalent of your July 20th.
Cool. I have no idea what else I've asked. Can you imagine though if we had aliens?
I'm certain
Oh
that
goddammit, I
you
could have
somehow
upgraded
already
again.
knew that I'm going to say yes.
It'd be interesting if there's like actual. I mean, I am almost certain that. Well, here comes that outfit
This
again.
is good. With all the colors and lights, I'll really blend in.
Okay, instead of skipping this, allow me just to say a small bit. It'd be interesting if a galactic civilization, because there is no way that you can say that they aren't aliens. I mean, with the universe as impossibly large as it is,
Incredible.
to say that that we are the only intelligent life is honestly kind of closed-minded.
Very impressive.
Because the universe is just so expansive. Yeah, we've seen
Outstanding.
signals from like 18 million or something like 8 million light years away. We've seen like remnants of the Big Bang, which was
Very impressive.
just so many millennia ago. Yeah, we've seen all that, and just the sheer size of the universe. We see so little of the entire universe that it's impossible. And it's like the law of averages. The law of averages basically means that eventually it'll all the good and all the bad will eventually balance out. Like, it might take a very, very long time,
I'm very grateful.
but eventually it will balance out. And in the case of aliens, or just other intelligent life out there, it's stupid to assume that we are the only intelligent life. I'm about to fail this, but I don't really care because I just gave you guys my little opinion on if there is life outside of Earth. In the long and short of it, I believe so.
Thank you.
I strongly believe that there is intelligent life out there. However, I feel that we will never be able to make contact with them. And I know that a lot of people are going to say, well, isn't that like the tree falls in the wood conundrum? If a tree falls in the woods, does it make a sound? It's like that kind of conundrum. So yeah, the long and short of it, do aliens exist?
I don't understand.
Well, I guess I failed that regardless. But yeah, put simply, do aliens exist? Probably. Will we ever make contact with them? Probably not. Probably not. Unless they have means of breaking the laws of
That's
physics.
not exactly how I pictured an Earth date.
Unless we or them can, you know, break the speed of light. Like, there's a big... Like, the theory of multiverse is a lot more solid now, due to recent discoveries. And...
I'm going to test your knowledge.
Go
of
ahead.
Me.
Oh.
My Earth age is how many years?
32.
I'll have to ask harder questions.
Anyway, as I was saying, unless we can forego, like, our universe's laws of physics, which, to be fair... Okay, talent, let me just check something here. Okay. Which, to be fair, we probably could do. You know?
I should be getting to sleep too.
Because the way you gotta look at it is the laws of physics have been broken before. How the universe was made was just...
Morning, handsome.
Was just by spitting in the face of these laws that we've apparently made for ourselves. You know? Because it's like, how can two big objects collide and explode and create what is the universe? There's a lot of... I know that if my comment section was active, I would be sparking such a debate right now.
Oh, I think you're my Pixie. This is why I like you.
Huh. Europe style. I wonder what the developers...
You give me stat.
I wonder what the developers call the Europe style, European style. I like to call bullshit. Okay, so before I lost my train of thought because I suck at multitasking apparently.
My legs are so tired. You should carry me.
Your button down there is undone. Okay, so as I was saying, the laws of physics have always been broken. A lot of people, I'm one of the people that just looks at quantum physics and just notice how it basically spits in the face of these apparent rules of the universe. Like, quantum does not care about our petty rules. It does whatever the hell it wants. Now, the thing is as well with that is... I just completely lost the track. I completely missed the point that I was going to make, couldn't I? Okay, let me try again. So, multiverse theory is a theory that for every decision that we make, another universe is created with that decision made. So, already there is an infinite number of, you know, universes that have been made already. Because, you know, our universe has been around for billions of years. And every single second, because of quantum physics, you know, being able to change, and because of the whole way that matter and antimatter interacts, it is pretty fair to assume
It's beautiful.
that there are an unlimited amount of universes. You know, multiverse. Yeah, in the multiverse. So...
Oh, I simply adore it.
what this means, by extension, is that if we found a way, if technology advances to the point where we found a way to go into these other dimensions, what if those dimensions have different rules? For example, what if time in that dimension is slower than the time in our dimension? You know, or vice versa. Because then that means that we can do interstellar travel in just a fraction of a second. It's like, imagine if our world...
Honestly, hun, not exactly what I was hoping for.
Imagine, if you will, that our world, our universe is going by human years. but then we slip into a dimension that goes by dog years. So the distance that but the distance is still the same. It's just that the flow of time there is faster. So...
Well, what should I ask you? Oh, I've got one. Would you fault somebody for stupid mistakes they made in the past? Yeah, I suppose that's true.
Ask an honest question. Get an honest answer, Jesse. Okay, so if the distance is the same, but the flow of time is different, and you go into a dimension that goes by dog years, after 4 years it comes back into our dimension, it will have traveled the distance of 4 years in 1 year.
Hello? What's happening?
Now, this obviously... And, you know, with the whole rules and stuff, we could go into a dimension that, for one, is like every 10 years is 1 year here, but also make it so that people just don't age. You know, so that way, you can have people fly for 10 years, or just like other rules, like, you know, there's so many infinite possibilities with the idea of being able to jump dimensions that, you know, if Multiverse does exist, which theories are pointing that it does, and we can find a way to go into these other universes and find the one with like these specific golden set of rules, then we could essentially travel anywhere in our universe just by exploiting the rules of other universes. And again, Quantum could make that possible. Because, as I said, Quantum does not give two fucks about the laws of any universe. It does whatever it goddamn well pleases. So there's my very long tangent, so let's just continue with this.
Yeah, sweet, thanks.
Ponytail, I doubt I'll use it. That looks like the chick from High School of the Dead. I forget what her name is. I wonder if that's the inspiration. Whatever. Let's just talk of her. I guess the only thing I can really do now is get gifts for Huni. Oh yes, that outfit. I like that outfit.
I'm like the best tennis player in my cheer squad.
Oh yeah? Well, I used to play tennis. Like, nearly... How many years ago now was it? Almost 20 years? God, I'm old. Okay, so, how was that one done? That actually went pretty well because my...
You're the best. Thanks for taking me out.
That one actually kind of worked because my little plan ended up working. For once. Okay, I got the cheerleader outfit. I shall go ahead and get that cheerleader outfit. There it is. I'm only missing one. Well, I think I'm gonna call it good for now, so thank you all for watching, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye-bye! Would you rather live in the Star Wars universe or live in the Star Trek universe? I didn't watch any of them! At all! Look, I know that they're both like really love series, but I have not watched either of them. Again, this guy is